David Young entering the arena next. We've had some engines which have travelled considerable distances to attend this event, some which have travelled relatively short distance, and David Young only lives in Buxton, the next village to here. And he's got the Burrell traction engine named Fuller, dated from 1908, and this one's supplied new to the excellent Sawing and Thrashing Company down in Devon. Splendid type of company and tells you exactly what it does. David acquired this basically as a box of bits some years ago and spent a lot of time getting it back up together in running order, and still working on various pieces on it now. With another engine which travels under its own steam to many events. Now making an entry in reverse, we've got one of our biggest engines on the field here this weekend in the Ford Fiera. This is the Garrett Express road locomotive, owned by Peter Haley, who is the rally secretary for the event here this weekend. He's owned this engine for a number of years, and it lives permanently here at Sussex Park. Garrett engine built up in Suffolk. And this was one of the largest they made, their express class road locomotive. This one's supplied new in 1999 to Mrs. Harkness at Belfast, and it lived and operated there on the dockyard. It was used for the haulage of goods from the dockyard to the customers, but also used for the recovering of some of the big securing chains used by new ships as they were being launched. Quite a handful to drive this one, but it's another engine which does long distance road work from time to time. It's due to travel up to Steam Valley in Essex later on this summer, and it will be driven on the road all the way from there here to there. Alan Bright's next from Selledge in Kent with his Wallace & Stevens advanced roller. This one I think is the largest of the three that we have here with us this weekend. And we've got the younger members of the family, being I think the third generation of Bryces to be involved with steam here this weekend. Steam in general. Alan's father John was involved for many years with Selledge Steam Valley with the Bromley High Dipchurch Railway. Next we've got the Wilbur running along the back of the field here, the big powered engine of the Burgess family. Named after one half of the Wright brothers, the aviation pioneers. The fellow engine being Orville, the other brother. Orville sadly scrapped, but Wilbur thankfully with us and very smartly prepared to good indeed work on like order. Next, Farrell Gold Mill tractor resident here at Hadlow Down, Tinker. This being the engine which virtually started the general collection here at Hadlow Down when it was acquired back in 1942 by the late George Essex, and he used it initially for forestry work over in Ashton Forest, then general haulage duties, and then as the traction engine movement got underway, the preservation movement got underway, this was rallied from the 1960s onwards. It's been out of circulation for rebuilds a couple of times since then, and now very much operational. Now we've got the Farrell Prince, the one from the Burgess collection, dates from 1915, if I remember correctly, and this is one of the double drive model Burrells, of which few were built and even fewer survive, and that's followed by Lord Roberts, the big Burrell road locomotive, and an engine which has been a firm favourite on the preservation team for a long, long time, been attending many rallies throughout the southeast of England, and has featured the Great Dorset Steam Fair in their heavy haulage demonstrations on many occasions as well. Noki follows on next. It's the Wallace & Stevens oil bath tractor. It's a small green machine at the top end of the arena. Well, it's the steam engine filter basic stove. This particular design of steam cracker proved very popular with its final drywall running in oil to keep the muck and dirt out and to enhance the smooth running of the machinery. And a Fowler roller heading the way. We've now got the second example coming towards us now, and this is Bruce Crockwood's magnificent example. I commented earlier this afternoon, I'll happily do so again, that the engine manufacturers took great pride in their products, and most of them had quite ornate company emblems which featured on their engine, either in the form of brass castings, as we see on the water tanks on this one, or sometimes in the form of very ornate transfers on the side of the boilers. And that's followed by entry number one, which is the Orchid of 1890, its first appearance following major works here. Very good to see this machine out with again the Orchid factory being up in Northampton, one of the smaller producers of steam engines. One which employs nonetheless. And the Fowler roller which follows at the moment is bereft of its boiler cladding, but shows you the riveted construction of the boiler that's normally hidden from view underneath the boiler sheeting. Onto this will be added shortly some wooden strips by way of lagging, and then the steel sheets which will be wrapped round and held in place by the brass bands to finish the whole thing off. Get a bit more in now. Another of the 8 rollers this time, royalty coming in now.